Guys, my name's Tommy, and this is the Gallery Backyard Barbecue. On today's show, it's a first look, it's a first cook of the OMMO 17.5 quart air fryer. Oh yeah. Guys, first off, I want to thank OMMO for reaching out to me and offering me this product up for review. And we're going to kick it off big with some Gordon Ramsay ribeye steaks and fries. But first, let's take a look at the product. So first off, as you can see, we cut up our russet potatoes. Those are the potatoes you want to use for fries. We sliced those up, as you can see, and we got them sitting in a water bath for 1 hour prior to cooking. And the next step, what we're going to do is take a look at this machine and then make our Gordon Ramsay coffee rub. Oh yeah, alrighty. Look, besides the size of this thing, it's 17.5 quart. It does come with a couple nice features that I'd like to point out. And one is being a rotisserie, and also this basket that'll spin inside the air fryer. We're going to use this today on some French fries. It also comes with some skewers. I think that's a nice touch. We'll do something with these in the future for sure. This here is the rotisserie. So you just kind of, and we'll play around with this as we go, but you just kind of jack these two things on here, and it holds the bird and spins the bird. So that's a pretty nice feature. And here's your rotisserie plates, and also a latch to pull your handle to pull your rotisserie out. Alrighty, here's the unit in itself. Again, it's 17.5 quarts. We have our grease tray here, and also your 2 wire racks. And we'll be using these wire racks for the ribeye steak. So look, basically on your basket here, you got the kind of rotisserie thing that's going to spin it, get it through the basket, and you have little clips here that just kind of lock it in, right? So you'll put your well, say French fries in, close up the basket, open your machine. Power the unit on, and this is the get a light. This is how you spin it here, and you'll see the basket spin. This is also your you got your shrimp, fish. Looks like a chicken. You got some bacon here. You got your meats, so you got your timers, you got your separate. This is a timer here, and you got separate temperature control over here. Okay, and again, we'll learn more about this as we cook with it. And today's recipe is going to put this sucker right to the test, I can tell you that. And again, now, real quick, this thing here is a nice little feature as it pulls your basket out, your rotisserie chicken out. If you got some kebabs in there, it'll pull those out. And again, you have a nice little light over here. So we'll take a little bit more time with this as we use it over the next couple cooks. We'll all learn about it. So let me shut this off right here and go over to my rub.
All right, everybody, here we go with the rub. If you've not tried this rub, it's definitely something you should try, and I'll leave the exact ingredients down below. Remember, this is for one steak. We're going to go with a tablespoon or 2 of chili powder, about a 1/4 cup of espresso, as that is the star. We're going to go with 2 tablespoons or so of paprika, 2 tablespoons of dark brown sugar, about a teaspoon of dry mustard, about a tablespoon of kosher salt, about a tablespoon of ground black pepper, about a tablespoon of ground coriander, a little dried oregano, 2 teaspoons of ground ginger, and a little pepper if I didn't say that. Again, the links down below in the description will give you an exact measurement for 2 steaks. I'm going with 1, so I've cut them down a little bit.
Like a bird on a tree.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here. I got time. It's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small.
Alrighty, so basically what you want to do is give that a nice mix. Now look, if you had the time, you can do this ahead of time. It dries it out better. I didn't have the time, so I'm just going to go from a mix to get it right on the steak, where I want it to sit on the steak for about 10, 15, 20 minutes. Let that work in, let that crust up, let that do what it does, which is all goodness, trust me. And you want to get all the sides, of course. And now as that's sitting, we're going to get our fries out of the water wash and onto some paper towels where we will dry them up. Now look, I'm not a fry maker. If I was, make sure you make your fries all about the same size and don't go too thick. That is what I learned here today. And you're going to get some pretty awesome fries that I could tell you. I'm going with a little olive oil on them and also some kosher salt and black pepper. You could do garlic powder. You could do, well, look, you could do multiple things on these suckers.
From up here, the world seems small.
And of course, I'm going to use that spinning basket. That way I don't have to rotate them on the regular air fryer. If you use a tray, you got to rotate them halfway through, right? This basket's going to take care of that.
In the great outdoors, forever free.
Now I'm going to do these fries at 400 Fahrenheit. And I'm going to set the timer for approximately 20 minutes. And we're learning the machine, so look, if 20 minutes is too much, we will remove them sooner. Now again, with the basket, you want to get that left side in first.
Take a step back.
Once you get connection, there's a little tab right there that you're going to rest it on. Look, when you're playing with a camera trying to show, it makes it look a little bit more difficult because I can't get right in there. But it slides in pretty easily. Once in, you can turn your light on to check things out and hit that little rotate button right there, and look, away you go.
Meant to be in the great outdoors.
And look, when it's done with the 20 minutes, she'll power the machine down and cycle it down, cool it down, right? You get a nice beep that tells you it's done. And let's get these bad boys off and check them out. And there's your handy little tool. Oh yeah, I'm digging that. And you see the little grease on that little tray on the bottom there. Now what I'm going to do here is get these on a tray, give them a look at, and I can tell you the thinner ones are finished and the thicker ones are not quite there. So I'm going to get these on a tray and just get them in the back in the air fryer with the steak. And that'll finish them all up. Again, I'm not a French fry maker, but if I were, I'd make them all the same size. You could see some nice browning on those fries, however, and I could tell you that they were definitely dynamite. Right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. No, oh, right there. You can going to use the steak function, but I'm going to raise it to 400 Fahrenheit. I'm going to set it down for about 20 minutes or so. Again, we're just learning this machine, and you're learning it also.
From a distance you can tell.
And look, just like that, we're down to about 8 minutes or so left, I do believe. Let's get our French fries off, because I know those suckers are done. Oh, man. And I can tell you that the fries were about an 8 out of 10. Those right there were a 10 out of 10. And the thicker were about an 8 out of 10. And all of them had no greasiness, no oil. I definitely will be making these fries again. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, yeah.
In the great outdoors, forever free.
As I take you in for a closer look, and you can see on the right side there, we definitely have some sizzle. And that steak is looking pretty good, I must say.
Like a bird on a tree.
Alrighty, just like that,
I'm just sitting here.
we are done.
Time.
What I'm going to do here, as we are at that 125 range, I'm going to get those fries in for a couple minutes to heat them back up. I'll get the steak back off, get it on the board to rest, get those fries to keep it company, and slice it open and see where we are.
You and me.
Oh, man. I'll tell you what, man, that looks pretty good right there.
In the great outdoors, forever free.
Alrighty, look guys, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell. I gotta tell you that at least once per video, so there you go.
Sometimes in
Now I am gonna do a left-handed slice to give you the, is that a left-handed slice? I don't know, it's an awkward slice anyway, so I wanna give you the best view I can.
around you, from a distance you can tell.
And you could see it's piping pretty hot, so that's a good sign there. And look, we got a nice glycerin on that steak. It's plenty of juicy. Had a really, really, really good flavor. I was actually kind of shocked that the air fryer cooked the, that it cooked the steak so good. My wife definitely enjoyed it.
Meant to be
Definitely tender, moist.
great outdoors.
The coffee rub is top notch. Like I said, if you've never tried it, it is Gordon Ramsay's coffee rub, so you know it's it's got to be pretty good.
Like a bird on
And look, I can't wait to jump in to this air fryer a little bit more. I was pretty surprised how good it did. I never really played around with a air fryer, but my new master built, so this is all this is all new to me. Look, I am going to roll my Patreons to the left there. I appreciate you all. I appreciate all my viewers. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, because you're going to want to get notified on all my future uploads. Again, thanks for the trip. It's been a pretty cool ride. And until next time, I will see you soon.